The vitamins you pop every morning, thinking they are keeping you strong, might actually be putting your health at risk. Sound scary? Right. Well, if you are over 65, you need to hear this. Some supplements could be silently harming you, with studies showing up to a 40% higher risk of early death. Yes, you heard that right. Clinical data, not just talk. One vitamin might even shrink your brain. Another could raise your chances of stroke, nerve damage, or heart failure, even at normal doses. And you might be taking it right now. But do not worry. There is hope. Today, we will uncover the 4 dangerous vitamins you must avoid after 65. And the 4 you should embrace daily to thrive. Stick with us, because one of these could cut your risk of death by 36%. According to a major European study, let's dive in and take control of your health together. Dangerous vitamins. 4. Iron. For seniors, iron supplements can be like inviting a silent threat into your body. You're diligently taking your daily dose, believing it's boosting your vitality, but instead, that iron could be building up in places it shouldn't, slowly causing harm. After 65, your body doesn't lose iron the way it did when you were younger. Unlike water-soluble nutrients that flush out, iron sticks around, storing itself in your liver, heart, and pancreas, and when too much iron piles up, it triggers something called oxidative stress. That's when unstable molecules start attacking your cells, inflaming your tissues, and aging your organs from the inside out. It's like rust forming in your body. Even worse, this process creates harmful compounds called lipid peroxides, which are linked to serious conditions like Alzheimer's, cancer, and heart disease. The science backs this up. Studies show that excess iron can damage your brain, liver, and heart, and most seniors don't even realize they're at risk because the symptoms creep in so slowly. What do those symptoms look like? Joint pain, fatigue, memory problems, or heart palpitations. You might think, oh, that's just old age. But it could be iron overload, and it's often misdiagnosed. Here's the kicker. Very few seniors actually need extra iron. Men stop losing iron after puberty, and women stop after menopause. Unless you've got a diagnosed iron deficiency from something like surgery, ulcers, or chronic disease, you're likely getting plenty from foods like meats, beans, leafy grains, or even fortified cereals. Adding a supplement on top of that is like pouring water into an already full glass. It spills over and causes trouble. But don't worry, there's a clear path forward. First, stop taking iron supplements unless your doctor confirms you need them. Ask for a simple blood test to check your serum, ferritin, and transferrin saturation levels. These will show if your iron stores are too high. If they are, you might need to cut back on red meat and stop all iron supplements right away. And here's a pro tip. Choose multivitamins labeled iron-free, especially those designed for seniors. This small change can protect your organs and keep you feeling your best. So, let's take charge together. By being smart about iron, you're not just avoiding risks. You're giving your body the chance to thrive without unnecessary strain. You deserve to feel strong and vibrant, and making this shift is a powerful step toward that goal. 3. Vitamin A in its retinol form. For those of us over 65, too much retinol can quietly turn into a villain. You're taking your daily multivitamin, maybe even a liver-based supplement, feeling good about it. But inside, that retinol is building up, and it could be doing serious harm. Why? Because vitamin A is fat-soluble. Unlike some vitamins that your body flushes out, this one sticks around, storing itself in your liver and fatty tissues. And as we age, our liver slows down. It can't clear things out like it used to. That means the vitamin A you take today doesn't just vanish. It piles up, and over time, it can become toxic. Now, let's get real about what that toxicity looks like. You might notice dry skin, dizziness, blurred vision, or joint pain. You might brush it off as just getting older. But it could be your body waving a red flag about vitamin A overload. And here's where it gets worrying. A 2022 study from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that too much vitamin A in older adults raises the risk of atrial fibrillation by 25%. That's an irregular heartbeat that can dramatically increase your chance of a stroke after 65. And if you're taking more than 2,000 to 3,000 micrograms of retinol a day from supplements, you could be heading down that risky path. But don't lose hope, because there's a simple way to stay safe and still get the vitamin A your body needs. The key is to ditch those retinol supplements and turn to nature instead. Foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and eggs are packed with beta-carotene, a safer form of vitamin A. Unlike retinol, your body only converts beta-carotene into vitamin A when it needs it. So there's virtually no risk of overdose. It's like your body has a built-in safety switch. If your multivitamin lists retinol or retinol palmitate, check the label. Anything over 700 micrograms a day for women or 900 for men can be trouble, especially over time. So, here's the plan. Swap out synthetic retinol for those colorful, nutrient-rich foods. Your body will thank you, and you'll be protecting your heart and brain while still getting all the benefits of vitamin A. You've got this. Let's make choices that keep us thriving, not just surviving. As we age. 2. Calcium. For seniors, taking calcium supplements, especially on their own, can be like rolling the dice with your heart. Imagine this. You're swallowing that chalky tablet every day, believing it's fortifying your bones, but instead, it could be hardening your arteries and raising your risk of serious trouble. Calcium is essential. No question, but where it ends up in your body matters more than how much you take. When you're young, your bones soak up calcium like a sponge, thanks to hormones and growth factors. But after 65, especially for postmenopausal women and aging men, that system slows down. Your bones don't absorb calcium as efficiently, and the extra calcium doesn't just disappear. It can settle in places it shouldn't, like your soft tissues, joints, and, most dangerously, your arteries. This process, called artery calcification, is no small deal. Studies show it increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. And that's not all. Calcium supplements can also cause bloating, constipation, and block the absorption of other key nutrients like zinc and iron. If you're on acid blockers for reflux, which many seniors are, your stomach struggles to absorb calcium properly anyway, leaving you with digestive woes and no real benefit to your bones. You might be taking calcium thinking it's protecting you, but it could be putting your heart at risk instead. And that's tough to hear, because we all want to stay strong and independent as we age. The best approach is to lean on foods that naturally provide calcium in a form your body loves. Think leafy greens, sardines with bones, yogurt, almonds, and chia seeds. These sources are safer and more bioavailable, meaning your body can use them efficiently without the risk of overload. If you do need a supplement, make sure it's paired with vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. These nutrients act like traffic cops, directing calcium to your bones and keeping it out of your arteries. So, here's what you can do right now. Check your multivitamin. If it's packing 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium and you're already eating calcium-rich foods. It's time to rethink your plan. Your bones need balance, not just a flood of calcium. They need movement, the right nutrients, and a strategy that keeps your heart safe. By choosing food-based calcium and supplementing wisely, you're not just protecting your bones, you're giving your whole body a chance to thrive. Let's make choices that keep us moving, laughing, and living well into our golden years. 1. Vitamin B6. For seniors, taking too much B6 can be like inviting a wolf in sheep's clothing into your body. Imagine this. You're taking your daily supplement, maybe even a brain-boosting formula, feeling like you're doing all the right things. But behind the scenes, that extra B6 could be damaging your nerves and stealing your strength. Vitamin B6 is water-soluble, so you'd think your body just flushes out the excess. Unlike other water-soluble vitamins, high doses of B6 from supplements can build up in your nerve tissue, and when that happens, it turns neurotoxic, meaning it starts attacking your sensory nerves. The result? Tingling, numbness, burning in your feet, balance problems, and even muscle weakness. Picture a senior struggling to walk steadily or feeling pins and needles in their hands, thinking it's just old age or maybe diabetic neuropathy. But the real culprit could be too much B6. Research shows that even 50 milligrams a day, well below the official upper limit of 100 milligrams, can trigger toxicity in older adults over time. And here's the kicker. Many energy boosters, nerve formulas, and multivitamins pack 100 to 250% of the daily limit in a single dose. Stack that with fortified foods, and you could be pushing dangerous levels without a clue. This hits close to home because those symptoms, like trouble walking or foggy thinking, can steal your independence and joy, and recovery from nerve damage is slow, especially for seniors with slower metabolisms or conditions like diabetes that already stress the nervous system. A 2022 study highlighted how high-dose B6 can mimic aging symptoms, leading to misdiagnoses and missed chances to fix the problem early. The recommended daily amount is just 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 for men. You can easily get that from foods like chickpeas, tuna, turkey, bananas, and fortified cereals. Unless a blood test shows you're deficient, there's no need for high-dose B6 supplements. Check your multivitamin or nerve formula. If it's got more than 5 to 10 milligrams of B6 per serving, it's time for a change. Switch to a senior-specific formula or talk to your doctor about testing your B6 levels. More isn't better here. And after 65, more could mean permanent nerve damage. By sticking to moderate amounts from food, you're protecting your nerves, keeping your strength, and staying steady on your feet. Let's make smart choices together so you can keep enjoying life's little moments, from gardening to dancing, without worry holding you back. Essential vitamins. 4. Vitamin D3. After 65, your body's ability to make D3 from sunlight drops by more than half. Your skin just doesn't convert those rays as efficiently anymore. And if you're spending more time indoors, using sunscreen, or living in a cloudy region, your levels can plummet without you even noticing. The consequences are serious, and they sneak up on you. Low D3 is linked to fatigue, thinning bones, muscle weakness, and a weaker immune system. A 2020 study in the British Medical Journal found that seniors with low D3 had a 50% higher risk of respiratory infections and a 30% higher chance of dying from all causes, including heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. That's not just a statistic. It's a wake-up call. D3 helps your immune system spot and fight threats, tames chronic inflammation, and repairs damaged tissues. It's also a champion for your brain, supporting memory, mood, and protecting against depression and dementia. This hits close to home because so many seniors are deficient, and most multivitamins don't pack enough D3 to fix it. You might be taking a supplement, thinking you're covered, but the standard dose of 600 to 800 international units a day often falls short. Studies show most older adults need 1,000 to 2,000 international units daily to keep their blood levels healthy. And if you're already low, especially in winter, you might need more under a doctor's guidance. Choose vitamin D3 in the form of cholecalciferol, not D2. It's better absorbed and closer to what your body makes naturally from sunlight. You can take it as a liquid, soft gel, or capsule, and it works best with a meal that has some fat, like avocado or eggs, to help it soak in. Ask your doctor to test your D3 levels to make sure you're on track. By taking 1,000 to 2,000 international units daily, you're not just supporting your bones, you're boosting your immunity, protecting your heart, and keeping your brain firing on all cylinders. This is about living better, not just longer. Let's make this simple change together so you can feel vibrant, stay active, and enjoy every moment with the people you love. 3. Magnesium. You're tossing and turning at night, waking up with muscle cramps, or feeling a little more anxious than usual. Maybe your heart's been skipping a beat, or your thinking feels foggy. You might chalk it up to getting older. But what if it's something your body is desperately missing? Magnesium could be the key to turning things around. And the science is crystal clear about its benefits. By the time you hit 65, your body's magnesium stores are likely running low. Aging naturally reduces how well you absorb it. Your kidneys start wasting more. And common medications like diuretics, acid blockers, or blood pressure pills flush it out even faster. The result? You might feel tired, struggle with cramps, sleep poorly, or even notice an irregular heartbeat. These aren't just annoyances. They're signs your body is crying out for help. Studies show magnesium deficiency is linked to serious issues like dementia, atrial fibrillation, and even type 2 diabetes. When you restore magnesium, seniors often feel like they've turned back the clock, sleeping better, moving easier, and thinking sharper. Magnesium powers over 300 enzyme systems in your body. It keeps your blood pressure steady, supports your nerves and muscles, stabilizes your blood sugar, and helps your heart and brain stay in rhythm. Now, let's talk about how to get it right. Because not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Magnesium oxide is hard for your body to absorb and can upset your stomach. Instead, go for bioavailable forms like magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. These are gentler on your gut and soak into your system more effectively, especially for aging bodies. The ideal dose for seniors is around 250 to 400 milligrams a day. Depending on your diet and health, you can also boost your intake with delicious foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans. Modern farming has depleted magnesium in our soil, so even healthy eaters might come up short. That's why a supplement can be a game changer, especially if you're on multiple meds. So, check your diet and consider a high-quality supplement. Talk to your doctor to find the right dose for you. By making this simple change, you're not just easing cramps or boosting energy, you're building a stronger, healthier you. Let's embrace magnesium and keep thriving, because you deserve to live every day with vitality and joy. 2. Vitamin B12. You're feeling more tired than usual. Your memory's a bit fuzzy. Or maybe you're noticing a tingling in your hands or feet. You might shrug it off, thinking it's just part of getting older. But what if it's a sign your body is running low on B12? This nutrient is so crucial, and the science shows it could be the key to staying sharp and strong. Let's dive into why this matters and how we can turn things around. It's essential for your nerves, your brain, and your red blood cells, which carry oxygen to every part of your body. But as we age, our stomach produces less acid, which is needed to pull B12 from foods like meat, eggs, or dairy. Add in common medications like antacids or metformin, and it's even harder for your body to get enough. You could be slipping into a deficiency without knowing it. And the symptoms are sneaky. At first, it's just tiredness or a bit of brain fog. But over time, low B12 can mimic dementia, weaken your legs, mess with your balance, and even lead to falls. Studies show that untreated B12 deficiency can cause irreversible nerve damage, and it's often missed until the harm is done. This is personal, because those symptoms, like forgetting names or struggling to walk steadily, can steal your confidence and independence. With the right approach, you can protect your brain, nerves, and energy levels. After 60, food alone often isn't enough. Your body struggles to absorb B12 from meals. Even if you're eating all the right things, that's where supplements come in. The best forms are methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin, which your body can use directly, bypassing the stomach. Aim for 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily, either as a tablet, a sublingual lozenge that dissolves under your tongue, or, if you're severely deficient, a weekly injection. Since B12 is water-soluble, your body flushes out any extra, so it's safe to take. If you haven't had your B12 levels checked recently, ask your doctor for a simple blood test. It could be the most important number in your health report. If your levels are low, topping them up can make your brain, muscles, and nerves feel 10 years younger. Imagine walking with confidence, remembering the little details, and feeling energized for life's moments, big and small. That's what B12 can do. So, let's take action together. Start with a supplement, test your levels, and keep your body thriving. You deserve to stay vibrant and connected, living every day with clarity and strength. 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. Your body needs EPA and DHA to build brain tissue, keep inflammation in check, make blood vessels flexible, and maintain a steady heart rhythm. Without enough, you're more likely to face memory loss, irregular heartbeats, joint pain, or faster aging in every part of your body. The evidence is stunning. A 2021 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 42,000 adults, over 60. Those with the highest omega-3 levels had a 36% lower risk of death from any cause. That's not just about avoiding heart trouble. It's about staying alive longer. Another study in the journal Circulation showed omega-3 supplements cut the risk of fatal heart attacks in seniors by over 45%. These aren't small numbers. They're life-changing, and they mean better years filled with the things you love. Over 68% of Americans over 60 are low in omega-3s, simply because they don't eat enough fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel. This hits close to home because those aches, foggy moments, or heart flutters might not just be aging. They could be a sign your body's crying out for omega-3s. Food is a great start, but to get the amount your aging body needs, supplements are often the way to go. Look for a high-quality fish oil that delivers at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. If you have heart issues or chronic inflammation, you might need 2,000 milligrams or more. With your doctor's guidance, Choose a formula in triglyceride form for better absorption. Tested for purity and free of heavy metals. Take it with a meal to avoid any fishy aftertaste. And if you're vegan or allergic to fish, algae-based omega-3 supplements are a fantastic option. Giving you DHA directly, omega-3s don't just prevent heart attacks or strokes. They help you think clearer, move easier, sleep deeper, and age better. They literally form the structure of your brain, helping your cells communicate. For those of us over 65, that's not a luxury, it's a must. Imagine staying sharp, walking with ease, and feeling your best well into your 70s and beyond. That's the power of omega-3s, like a nutritional insurance policy for your future. So, let's do this together. Check your diet, consider a supplement, and talk to your doctor about what's right for you. By embracing omega-3s, you're not just adding years to your life. You're adding life to your years, keeping you vibrant and truly you for the moments that matter most. Some supplements can quietly drain your strength, for your mind, or even put your heart at risk, while others can help you live longer, think clearer, and stay strong. The science is clear. It's not about taking more. It's about taking smarter, choosing the right nutrients in the right forms for your body's needs. Imagine feeling vibrant, moving with ease, and keeping your spark well into your golden years. That's the hope we're holding on to. And it starts with small, powerful choices. So, let's do this together. Take a moment today to check your medicine cabinet. Are any of those risky vitamins hiding in there? Swap them out for the ones that truly support you. Drop a comment below and tell us which vitamin surprised you the most. Or share your own story. We'd love to hear it. If this opened your eyes, give us a like. Hit that subscribe button. And join our community for more tips to keep you thriving. Here's to making choices that keep you healthy, happy, and truly you for years to come. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.